Hello, this is Miss Duarte and welcome to room 53. So here's a tour of the classroom. So if you take a look around, you'll see that there's a lot of things on the board, and a lot of those sheets and posters are great resources for all of you guys. So to start off, when you come in, you should always look at the front of the board. This is where you see materials, agenda, and homework. So you'll see that it's split into three different sections. So at the very top, you'll see the date and the material. So see that this day you come in, you need pencil, planner, Chromebook, project sheets. The agenda, this is what we're doing today, is we're just going to continue research. And here at the bottom, you'll see the weekly homework, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So if you're ever absent, that is the board that you should be looking at. To the right side, you'll see the focus wall. So the focus wall is the place where you need to look at if you ever need to know what unit we're working on. So you'll see that this unit is focusing on mental health. These are some of the essential questions and the enduring understandings that you'll need to focus on. And there's some information on the mental health unit. So if you ever are wondering what we're working on or what we're learning about, this is the focus wall. Content and learning and language objective. So the content language objective, basically what you need to have learned by the end of that day. So you should be able to research and define mental disorder with your group. This is updated daily. So the first board that we have not gone over is the word of the week and the notebook board. So this is the board that you should look at when you are wondering what the word of the week is. So this is the word that we usually try to be focusing on throughout the week. So you'll see the word, the definition, and the sentence here. And usually there'll be a picture as well. The table of contents section, these are all the assignments that you should have in your notebook. So if you're ever wondering if you're missing assignments, this is the place that you should look. So that's basically the front of the classroom. But let's move on to the library because there's a lot more things there for you. So over here is the library and reading section. So anytime you want to check out a book from me, all of these books are there for you. They're available for you to check out and to bring back whenever you finish them. They're always there for you. So please make sure that you use those resources that I have available. Up here is the poster for your Lexile range. So if you're not sure as to what Lexile you are or like how many points you can go up or down, there's the poster so that you can always see that. Tissue boxes are there, always there for you. So the absent crate, this is a very important section of the classroom. Whenever you're absent, you always have to come to the crate. This is where I put all the sheets that I hand out. You'll see them labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for each day of the month. So let's say you were absent and you come in. Today is September 8th. And let's say you were absent yesterday, which would be the 7th. So you would need to look for the 7 tab, and in there you will find that I did hand out a mental health vocabulary sheet. So that's how you will get the sheets that you need on any day that you are absent. And if it's empty, that means I didn't hand out anything. On the door, you will see some academic vocabulary that is useful to use, whether verbally or written, when you are answering questions. Over here, you'll see the bulletin. So these are handouts that are given for school-wide events, such as conferences. So if you ever miss that, it's on my bulletin board. Above that are the schedules for minimum day, block schedule, and shortened day, as well as regular day. So if you're ever wondering what times we get out, those are the schedules. The reminders board is also very important. This is the board that has important dates, such as grade cutoff or coffee with the director. And below that is a calendar that's day by day, so you'll see when those dates are occurring. Or those events are occurring. This is an advisory board. You don't really need to look at this unless you're my advisory student. This is where I place the agenda and the homework, but that's, like I said, only for advisory students. So this cabinet is very important. Always make sure you have my permission to access this cabinet. There are numerous materials in this cabinet that you can use, but upon my permission. So in this blue bin, you will see that there are markers. These markers are there for you as you need them. This white box has a couple of crayons, So always make sure that you place those crayons back in that box. This white box has some colored pencils. So you'll see that everything has its own place. There's some rulers there, and there is also a box for some scissors. Above that, there's also a box with glue sticks. So all of these materials are always there for you, but because we don't use them every day, I like to make sure that you have my permission so I know that you're using it productively. So to the left of the cabinet, you will see the sink. The sink is always here for you if you ever need to wash your hands or just clean up a little bit. In the back of the classroom, there is a red container that has pencils in it. So if you ever misplace your pencil or need a pencil, that is the place that you go to. On this back door, you will see a poster that should be very familiar. It is the MIT Classroom Expectations. So you should always be safe, be respectful, and be responsible no matter whether you're in my classroom or anywhere on this campus. So just taking a quick last look around the class, you will see that there are numerous boards, numerous sources here for you, and you should always be using them productively. So that's basically the classroom, and I really hope that we have a great year, and I'll see you soon. Bye.